Previously on Trigger Happy Havoc.
DANGANRONPA.
There's a red spy in the base! There's a red spy in the base! Anything but the lesbians! No, she's specifically mad at you. So I'm gonna look at what a dullard is, because what the fuck is a dullard? Ooh, fancy pants rich McGee over here with a weird ass word for fucking stupid. Oh, so you're a pussy! Oh! Yeah! Good morning, everyone! Now, I said yesterday that someone died and it didn't happen, but today is the day, I promise. Yeah, I mean, no. The flatter the chest, the closer you are to her heart. Okay, girl. And we go to Deadly Live, baby. See, it's rewarding to come to the streams because you don't have to wait to see the next part of the chapters.
Sakura's.
Man, this CG looks off. Am I crazy? Doesn't this like specific CG looks a little off? My favorite character in Trigger Happy Havoc, dead.
Dead? She's really dead?
Sorry, girl. I heard him talking. My eyes stay steadily forward. Is my girlfriend dead? I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse, for a reaction? Her eyes are not centered. I have to go get him. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left directly. And I... Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone. What? Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura has been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you! Hiro, Miyaki, Toko! One of you killed Sakura! What?
What?
You're accusing us before we even began the investigation. I didn't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her! You hated the sight of her! One of you did it! I know it! You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase that much just by getting mad! What is this, Dragon Ball Z?
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Yo, Kenny Lover 224, thank you for the follow, baby. Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hound out my little murder flyer. That's right! It's the next Monokuma file! And don't get so mad, Miss Akina! Or you're gonna ruin that little face of yours. What the fuck is wrong with you? Aggressively punch Monokuma in the Monokuma. Now then, with that, Hold on. Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
And I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Phew, which thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down every human like that.
Hey!
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated our rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Wow.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe her one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is
Okay, just
this?
imagine me being Monokuma half to death, and he tries to use the Spears of Gungnir, and I just touch him and rip him from the ground and just aggressively replace Steven with him. You're like, wait! Come to me, Spear Gungnir! Wait, what are you doing? Did you just touch it? What are you doing with it? No! Something like that. Something like that. Is that what you pictured? What the hell? He owns the one? I hate him! I hate this whole thing! Well, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working with the mastermind after all. Just shoves his spear with sun, doesn't shout, "Ah, my asshole!" How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squibbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura, blah blah blah.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's kill. Congratulations, you know what's it like to be Damn, man! That's insane. That's insane. If we can do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Tina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I wouldn't be here. It's Sakura.
That's
Okay then, Tina is guard number one, but we need one more. Shackle, that's you.
what?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Fuck you, man! An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say!
what?
Which is... Hiro, Miyakya, Kyoko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene!
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't
I won't let
forgive
someone
you.
like that come anywhere near her! Stop, don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. Fuck off before I punch you in the fucking face! I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all
I
clear.
won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You even less, my guy. You're the last person I want to see in here. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyways.
Yep.
No, but I don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyways. Oh, girly. Fuck off, Togami, or did you really forget what happened 2 trials ago? Fuck yeah! And you're a hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so what should I care?
It's all
Then
clear.
it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided!
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to the request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
Hold on, grabs the steel chair. For those of us still alive, and under Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Yakia, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her! Naturally, who would want to touch a filth with that body anyways?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. We want to survive. We have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but just to do it. Investigation music? Investigate! Dun 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 dun. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else.
Kenny with the steel chair walking towards Byakuya, and he smashes the chair into his skull, and everyone cheers.
The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma file number 4.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. What's that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And the door had been jammed shut with a chair from the inside of the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after burning the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, there was no way in or out till we broke the window. There's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this as kind of a thing in mystery movies or books or whatever. So a head wound and coughing blood, but no extra wounds. Yep, that's everything we got.
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Yeah, okay. So like fun fact, in the novels, essentially locked room murders are Kyoko's hyperfixation. So that's like her thing. Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down, this is kind of a murder mystery. If you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special methods, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanisms. There are a number of variations. So for all that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that was... So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second time is the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other
Basically,
words...
the killer uses special contraptions or tools from the outside to target the victim inside. You push the switch and it fires a handgun, shoot an arrow through a gap in the door or something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in school, and the door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. You'd probably need to consume something that is violently bad for the stomach and the heart to cough up blood. Yep, that is correct!
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other
They
words...
stay hidden, and when the door's open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually locked in the room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words...
By that, I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. Oh, I see. I'm going full Ace Attorney mode over here. Okay, so you haven't played Danganronpa. Cool. So I will avoid. So like, I've already played the game. I'm doing a revisit because of the 15th anniversary. So I'm gonna keep spoilers non-existent. I will not talk about the thing. I will just examine the stuff and just comment a little bit about them without giving too much away. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can for Sakura, if nothing else. Alright! There's a handkerchief. This looks like some kind of a wrapper.
Huh?
Ah! That's... Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well...
Oh, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Jinsei Jack attacked me, right? Talk about it. What thing, Matt? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. After we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I think my hair will calm down a little. Talk about what thing, Matt? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So you gave a candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on him. I don't really like him that much.
I mean,
I wanted Zachary to get a chance to try one of herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Polka dot candy wrapper. That's relevant, somehow. Okay, so Hina have Sakura some candy. There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance room.
so
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. That's her alibi. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more than once her protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that too hard if I were you. I know. But still, that protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange. Huh? What is?
Hey.
What is? See what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around. They are also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, because... An important clue, I don't see how. No, yeah, because if the can was there before, why would there be glass below it? That means that the can was put there after we broke in the glass. Okay. Oh, that's important. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? A magazine shelf full of blood stain. The shards? There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red and these are the top and the bottom sections of a bottle, right? So these must have originally been a bottle. The glass shards on the floor has been added to the truth bullets on the section. Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor. Because it's one of these bottles. There are 4 red bottles lined up in the shelf. There are 2 bottles missing. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how they get those figures inside the bottles.
So
It's no different from your standard shape of the bottle. Huh? You know, when the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. The Monokuma in the bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. It certainly was a weapon. This is open, by the way. This wasn't open. Huh? The logo is open. And there on the inside, it's a handprint?
why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and they left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding here in the locker and then left behind with something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Sorry, I keep forgetting who's talking.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? It was open before. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way someone could have been there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean? Locker handprint? that's the same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kinds of magazines here. Oh, there's no... Okay. I forget everything about this trial except for the outcome, so this is fun seeing the clues again. Yeah! No, same. Like, I don't remember the trials. Like the investigations. That's what I forget about, so it's pretty cool to see the things. Kyoko, do you have something to say? But for Sakura to have him killed... Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body and mind and spirit. So, how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand a chance against her. What the heck? We already know who did it! The Akioto hero! It had to be one of them! Okay, so we know who did it! Names 3 possibilities. Come on, girl. I know you're sad because your girlfriend just died, but like, let's look in, okay? They couldn't stand the sight of her! What do you mean hero? He wasn't hateful towards her, he was just freaked out. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually, she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left another note for each of them. She asked him to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The medical file said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And that is what happened. If I'd stop her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina, it's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Okay, we got her account. But the fact that she had asked those 3 to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, at the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I just heard with the 3 of them directly. Okay, Byakuas.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note to the effect, yes. But what fool would do that? But what fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byaku says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept this as fact.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Okay, we got this bitch-ass account. And I think we are done here, right? It takes something as much as possible. Oh, I didn't check her body. Sakura drew her last breath and slumped forward in his chair. There's obviously evidence to the blow of the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the medical file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see the trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? The medical file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Status of Sakura's body. Maybe her getting hit on the head would somehow cause her to start vomiting blood? That's not how that works, buddy. Not a chance. But Byakuya, however, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. And I'm gonna look for the others. Okay, what else? The door. The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the master window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism were used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. The chair was chopped against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not the outside. The rec room door!
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so. For the most part.
So then...
There, you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's got a lot more pushes since we had our issue. I think she just, feels more confident and that's why she got pushy. But she's right. And you have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people and to hear what they have to say. Alrighty. Those two probably went back to their rooms. Oh, okay. That's my wife. Good for her. I'm gonna talk to Toko first. There's the doorbell. Hello, it's Toko! It is Toko! It is her! Hello! Huh? Who's there? It's my wife! The most negative aura. Screw off, Makoto!
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Watch your tone, motherfucker! What's your tone?
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Makoto's such a hater, I know.
I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood. She just told you she was in a good mood. In past tense, Makoto. Do you listen to her? Do you have ears? Do you have ears that can listen?
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slid around into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? Don't call her that. I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit it. I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claimed she didn't go to see her, but can I really believe her? I do, I believe her. I believe my wife. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it's a fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retired to her room. We have Toko's account. And now we have to call the Weedman. Weedman, where's... Oh, here it is. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? You need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
How do you know that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
Oh, well...
When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, a note. She
How about
gave
that?
it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Then you went and met with Sakura.
No way! I totally didn't! Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at
I
me.
haven't seen her since then. Didn't you just tell me that Sakura gave you the note in person? Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you?
Do I still have it?
Let me see. He was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter on the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket. Huh? Quick as a wind, Hero snatched it back up again, and shoved it back into his pocket.
Come on.
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slipped back into his room. Hero said it was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash! Okay, so I heard from Toko and Hero. What next? I'll definitely have to look around the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can. The protein can we found on the floor in the record. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? We are going to the chem lab. Oh, where did you come from? Where did you come from? Good night, yo. Okay. They laugh. That's that. I want to check something. Was it here? The door is locked. Flash. Door is locked. Okay. Then I don't know what happened. Okay. Office chem. Now this is interesting. Oh, what the fuck do you want? Mikado, did you have your eyes on the chem lab too? Just make sure that you don't get in my way. Yeah, got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. No, what I meant to say was, yes bitch, I understand that you're a fucking pissy ass pussy and you can't do nothing but bitch and bitch and bitch, and I hope you choke on your speed and die. Fucking stupid ass. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. Let's probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves. Makoto, how haven't you noticed the big ass bill on the floor? It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's the powder that's been slipped into the front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. So it looks like someone already has. There are footprints, and they're only in front of the shelf. On the left shelf. How did these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor map. By we? What do you mean we? Nintendo we? I didn't know you were French, motherfucker, but you definitely have the bitch-ass attitude of superiority that those motherfuckers have! How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen. Fuck you.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Fuck you! So I got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. Bitch!
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business on the left almost shelf. They came in the west, straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be.
It's certainly
Makoto, are they
possible.
yours? Why would they be mine, dumbass?
What?
Okay, then let me see your souls, and I'll compare the size myself. Fuck, sure. Typically, they will back his head. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? The fuck you mean by unfortunately? Unfortunately, that's what I'm asking. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are really violently cruel. If you lay on the footprints, it looks like this. And when you look at the planner, prints are really clear, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out whose those are. Which means these footprints are super relevant clue. I guess that doesn't count as a clue right now, but okay. There's a broken bottle in the front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it, Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this power must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and the number, except one. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving under section A, except for C9, that for some reason is here. Huh, but wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? On the shelf is. One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelves are labeled with the letter C and the number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section C. So on the shelf is, it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they were. They're reagents, but put simply, they are used in experiments to bring out chemical reactions. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application to the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suit you well. Look. Fuck you, like, first off, fuck you. But now I'm gonna say something I don't want to leave this room. He's kinda right. People, study science, study math. It's good. It's good to study those things. Like, you never know when you're gonna use them, but it's like training for the mind. It's never not useful to study those things. I just hate that those words came from this pussy-ass motherfucking blonde-ass twink. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on the shelves are labeled with the letter B and the number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving in unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Yeah, just A and C. I shouldn't try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten a protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem left shelf. Honestly, I don't actually remember. Well, there's a middle section? There's a bunch of gel powder scattered on the floor. I have better than a little footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of gel powder scattered on the floor shelf. There's also the remnants of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the position of the footprints, whoever it was went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder. And that, I've already taken a good look at the chem lag, maybe I should take another look. Alright, we're going to the rec room. I'm not even gonna talk to Byakuya again. Fuck you, it shouldn't die. Actually, why don't you... You know what you can do, Byakuya? Why don't you take a little taste test on the fucking things in the floor? Why don't you take a good lick at it and tell me what happens? Fucking waste of air. Rec room.
Hey,
So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hirohato.
I see.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they are both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Hiro, someone is lying.
Anyway,
Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have real new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Alrighty? The shelf! Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Someone put it back way on accident.
hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. She's like gentle parenting Makoto into solving this murder. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine, or have been written in bloody letters. And it said, Toko, could this be a dying message? No, it is not! I will not take slander of my wife! Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
so...
This is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that says Toko, right? Don't. Yeah, it looks like it. Don't! Then she is the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up. I'm not listening. That's conclusive evidence, right? You can use it to the corner killer. No, because when something is clear cut, when something is like explicitly spelled out, it's usually a red herring. Except when it's 11037, then it's kind of clear. Just seems too easy. Exactly. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Exactly. She said the Monokuma rules, right? There are shadow lines. It's not bad, Monokuma bubbles. I think Yoko said she'd found a new clue involving the Monokuma bubbles. Something new.
hey,
Sorry about that. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all bubbles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find out. A correlation? Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is? Oh my god, Nakoto! Makoto, you're so stupid. I know Day is probably not watching this, my friend Day is probably not watching this, but why do you pick such a dumb man? No, you know what, I get it. Sometimes dumb is hot.
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? I mean, you did fumble hard. Monokuma bottle.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to gather small pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
that doesn't
I've
matter.
already done a full investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byaki, it's not here, so
So then,
I'm about to tell Day you said that. Don't Don't. I get it. He's a dumb man, and sometimes dumb men are hot. I have to believe dumb men are hot because otherwise I have no chance at love. Okay. Anyways, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. My wife told me to do something, I have to do it. I take the broom and do that. It's true. Thank you. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of the glass you collected and one of the monochrome bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal monochrome bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each monochrome bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The monochrome bottle's figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to gather them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Oh! The broken pieces are heavier! That means that those pieces are from multiple bottles. And because I noticed there were 2 bottles missing, 2 bottles were used.
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
There's also for experimenting the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
And I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Monochrome bottles experiment. And her body. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just starting off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recall at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. And it kinda turned me on. What do you say, Makoto? I said nothing! Nothing! Although there are still some times, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's very normal. Then how can you...
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder!
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would
It
seem...
would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination! I can't believe she was able to learn all that just from looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Ding dong, bing bong!
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is
Okay.
it okay? Can I?
Sure, whatever.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
whatever. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen in the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Welp, this is it, everyone. We have to solve Sakra's murder. And we're gonna do that next stream, baby! Woohoo! Yeah! I love cliffhangers. So yeah, we're gonna save. And return to the main menu. Oh! It feels good. No! 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 Okay, that's a little better. So yeah. Yeah, I know, not him. Oh, come on, man! So, we finished the investigation. Honestly, this was a pretty productive stream. We finished the whole investigation in one go. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. So yeah. It's been like 2 hours and something, and my voice is already getting off. Yes! 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 Okay. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, and also another thing, as you can look below me, we have reached 550% of the goal I set up to play Super Danganronpa 2. And like doing quick math, that's like all of the other games. Super Danganronpa 2, Ultra Despair Girls, B3, hell, even covers the Danganronpa Summer thing. So I don't know what other goals I will put. Can't wait for Super Danganronpa 2. I'm gonna try and tune into all of them. Thank you. I'm actually very excited for playing Super Danganronpa 2 because I don't remember a lot about Super Danganronpa 2. Because I remember I watched that on Let's Play, and my fucking, what's the word? I had no patience. My impatient ass skipped through all the investigation, and I just watched the class trials. And my wet cat of a boyfriend is in it. No. Oh. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Super Danganronpa 2 after finishing this game, which is really soon. We're steaming through it. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for coming. Don't forget, if you miss a stream, you can go into my YouTube that is on my LinkedIn, and you can watch all the previous episodes up to this point. I upload an episode every Wednesday and every Saturday. I didn't upload it last Saturday because I had stuff to do, but I will be uploading one today. Thank you everyone for supporting, for watching, and I will see you guys next week. And remember, stay crazy! And goodbye! Next time on Trigger Happy Havoc!
Danganronpa.
And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. Oh my god, he's gonna do it again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception. Oh my fucking god! A deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle. Are you actually doing this right now? A deadly defense, a deadly bait. My guy! Even to me, that's too much. A deadly class trial. Shut the fuck up, please. Punk trash!
Togo did it!
I'm gonna kill you.
What are you?
Flippity dog, I have no idea. I am struggling here, Chad.
Because I killed her!
Bro, you pulled it so fast.
Stop wasting my time.
Shut the
Just
fuck
tell us
up.
the truth.
Let her be. She's having a breakdown.
It's my hand.
Girl,
Out with it.
shut the fuck up. Girl. Oh, you dumbass.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh, I was praying for the downfall. Oh, this is beautiful.
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because you're a dumbass. Huh?